Last week, we got a breakdown. Last Tuesday, we were somewhere around here. Tuesday, 5th of September, I talk about the scenario where we have a profit taking event right at the resistance level or the supply zone. So we see that there's quite a lot of the rejection from here, this level, and there is a efforts versus results show up. Means that there's presence of the supply right at this level. But the most important thing is that we need to let the market to tell us to show the confirmation which direction you want to take. This is breakdown. So you take a bearish direction and then followed by continuation to the downside for one day, second day. One thing that's worth to know is these two demand tail. There are two demand tails on Wednesday and on Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday, despite there's increasing of the supply, people actually bought the dip. The demand tail show up, another demand tail show up. There's attempt to stop this pullback. And it almost touched this green box. It didn't really go into the green box, the support zone, but it just touched it, have a demand, and then come back up. This previously as a support zone now become the resistance zone. In order for S&P 500 to have another leg up, to have another swing up like this, we need to see it to break above this zone. This zone now become the resistance. Is a bit struggle to have a breakout from this zone. If it have another reversal, breakdown, go down, then likely it would go to test the support zone. Hopefully the supply will be lesser, decreasing of the supply, testing the support zone, or better, form a higher low and then go back up. That's the bullish case. Either way, whether it's just from a lower low or higher low with decreasing of the supply, it still looks bullish because so far the structure has turned better. I expect this is a higher low test. We've already seen a low here somewhere in August. This should be a higher low test, whether it's this point or whether it's just have another low going into the green box. Both are considered as a higher low before it will continue to resume its uptrend or the rally. At this point, apart from these two demand tail, there is this bullish bar with a spike of the volume. There's a ton of the volume right here, but I did not really see commitment above. In fact, the spread is not that bullish. Although it looks bullish right here is a bullish bar, but what I'm talking about is something like this. This is the spread. It's a big spread. With this kind of the volume, if that's that bullish, I should expect this sort of the bullish movement, bullish spread to the upside. But instead, it kept within this red box. This is the supply zone at the moment, or the resistance zone at the moment. We need to see whether it will take some time to consolidate here, or even better, there is a resumption of the uptrend to keep pushing it up, and then to test the immediate resistance level. 4560 is the resistance level. Right now at this zone, there's a resistance zone, 4540. And also until this, let's see, this is about 4520. If it come back down and then break below, then likely we'll need to see, we'll have increasing of the supply or decreasing of the supply to determine whether we'll have lower low test or higher low test. Either way, this is likely the swing low right here in August. Hopefully, once it finished the testing, it would go back up. That's the S&P 500. In terms of the long-term trend, there's no change. It's very clear that low, higher low, higher low, higher low throughout. There's an up channel, nothing unusual. Long-term, uptrend. You can see it clearly. But short-term, this is the volatility, choppiness. Short-term, we'll see quite a lot of the choppy movement. Make sure that you only be defensive rather than aggressive, which we'll talk more during that section. How to become defensive, and at what point do we need to turn aggressive, and what can we do to become either defensive or defensive from the point of stop loss, risk, and also the position as well. If you want to catch my latest videos, click on the subscribe button and the bell right now so that you get instant notification once I upload my latest video. If you want to check out my online courses, go to tradeprecise.com to find out how to profit consistently from any market without using complex indicator or understanding any financial statement, no matter you are trading or investing.